When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Let's dive into Sandra's issue. Hey, guys, got a huge favor. Sorry if you get this a lot, but my favor is actually not asking for too much.
Okay.
I have a friend who is the epitome of a Debbie Downer. I'm so sick of her negativity, and it makes me want to break up with her. But I'm afraid to because she has told me I'm her only friend.
Oh.
And I don't want her to do anything stupid.
Right.
My favor is just if you could ask, have you ever broken up with a friend? Details, please. Call me shallow, but she is that bad. I have a husband and a newborn and would be having a great day with them, but then she sends me the 6-page text and my mood is completely ruined. She never asks me how I am either.
Yeah.
Thoughts? I would appreciate anything. How to handle this.
Yeah, that's tough when you've got one. And I feel like you go through life and I feel like everybody's had an experience with a needy friend.
You're not getting anything back from the friendship.
Yeah, a friend who needs that you to give and doesn't necessarily reciprocate. So how I understand also hey, you're my only friend, so you not wanting to necessarily just ghost her and be like, nope, sorry, and then have her do something stupid.
Right.
But yeah, that's.
But do you stay in a friendship out of obligation that you feel, or that you're, just afraid that they'll go into such a downward spiral and you'll feel responsible?
Yeah, that is tough. That is tough. I part of me wants to say, you can respond with, hey, can't chat now or something like that, or just try to distance yourself a little bit, but not necessarily say I need a break from you, but maybe just not respond as quickly or things like that. I don't know. Part of me is saying try to at least maintain the we're friends. I mean, were you ever really friends? Or is this just someone who was a coworker with you a long time ago, or someone that you've just kind of been an acquaintance with you, and I don't know. She
doesn't really reference how the friendship started or the origins
true.
of it, but I think she's realizing that she's giving more to the relationship than she's getting.
Yeah.
So, when she mentioned, she never asked how I'm doing, how my life is. It's just she's always kind of talking to me about the stuff going on in her life. Jody's maybe she isn't a Debbie Downer. Maybe she's a realistic Rhonda.
Well, Jody, you sound like maybe you're one too.
But maybe she needs to start giving some tough love a little bit. I'm wondering if she has started to point out hey, you seem to have a lot of recurring issues. Have you looked at, your role in all of this?
All right.
And maybe try to help her, find some more happiness or change her perspective.
How do you do this? Especially, we'd love to hear your experience with this. And how did you deal with it? And then where is the friendship now? I think those examples will help Sandra here in this situation. 502-795-1997. Kind of a constant Debbie Downer, sucks the fun out of everything. She needs to know how to deal with it, at least, because Sandra is her only friend, or so she says. Several suggestions of just stop hinting and tell her the truth. You don't want to be rude or mean, but you just don't have, much in common anymore, and you've outgrown the friendship. I mean, that's tough. Gosh, that's so tough.
Tough to say. That'd be tough to hear. Jackie's have you asked a friend if she's depressed?
Yeah.
If she denies depression and asked why you would think that, explain that most conversations with her are negative and full of complaints. Women, I feel, are worse at this because we tend to lean on one another for venting, but don't realize if it's constant until somebody points it out. And if she does, in fact, say she might be depressed, encourage her to call her doctor. They can point her in the right direction. If she dismisses that advice, let her know gently that her negativity is affecting you and you really want to be her friend. However, it's getting difficult. You're not a therapist, and she must seek help for herself or the friendship could be ruined.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people, Bethany included, says, look, sounds like she needs a therapist. They're literally paid to listen to people's problems.
Yes.
You shouldn't be doing it for free. So that's a good place to start. And maybe that's a light, like, nudge, a little suggestion, like, hey, I'm dealing with a lot here too, with a new baby and everything.
Yes,
I want to refer you to someone that I respect, and maybe you refer her to a therapist or something like that, or hey, give this person a call. That they can help. In a lot of stuff. I think that may be a great option.
Yeah, Bethany went on to say, next time respond, yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks so much for asking. Maybe that might be a little gentle hint like, hey, I've got stuff going on too. You might want to ask about me.
Yeah, I will say the number one answer that everybody is saying is cut her out. Stop talking to her.
Yeah.
Like you can't worry that you're her only friend. And yeah. Okay. All right.
And Bonetta says, tell her with a newborn, you're just too busy trying to keep up with being a wife and a mom and don't have time to discuss anything. Then just gradually distance yourself and don't reply at all. I mean, she does have a very valid excuse for just being a little too busy right now.
I mean, I'll tell you what, there is never a better time in your life to get out of things than when you have a newborn.
Oh, they're great excuses for that.
I mean, you can use that for
anything you want to get out of.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Like, yep, sorry, baby.
Oh, baby. Yep. They're
baby.
like, oh, I get it.
Toddler.
They get it.
Sorry. Got a toddler. Sorry.
Yep.
Got the terrible twos.
Yep.
Not gonna happen. Sorry.
Terrible threes. Terrible fours.
Gosh, sorry.
Terrible fives.
Sorry, I got a middle schooler. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah.
Got a middle schooler. That might be where it stops. Maybe. Jamie says, I had a best friend for 10 plus years. And when she went through her divorce, I was asking her all the time how she was.
Yeah.
She never asked me during my divorce. Unfortunately, I just had to say, screw it, and stop texting her.
Yeah.
And when I say best friend, like she saved me from making a bad decision.
Aw.
So that's
that
very
could be
difficult
tough.
to do,
Sure.
to just stop talking to her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Haley said, and this last one, just from experience, people like that don't change. You got to focus on yourself. We aren't responsible for other people's feelings. So, yeah.
Although I do agree with the people that were pointing out, like maybe, we as women kind of lean on each other and she's just not realizing how much she's doing it.
Yeah.
And how one-sided the relationship has become is because she's not ever asking about,
Right.
her life.
All right. Well, hey, I think there's some good avenues to drive down there, Sandra, and you can comment if you want on the Facebook post. We got it on our page at Ben and Kelly Show, but keep us posted. Good luck. Thanks for reaching out with group therapy.